A new week, a new compete fix. I'm Stella Chung, and today we're looking at Ubisoft moving the Rainbow Six major out of the United Arab Emirates after community backlash. TwitchCon is making a long-awaited return, and 100 Thieves drops 2 players just after 2 games. On February 20th, Ubisoft revealed their Year 7 esports roadmap for Rainbow Six Siege. Included in that post was the announcement of a major in August that was to take place in the UAE, a country with a history of human rights violations and a lack of support for the LGBTQ+ community. Pushback on the idea was pretty swift. Gio, a commentator for R6, said, "So what happens to all of our LGBT talent and players? Do we leave them at home? Take the risk? Ask Fluke to present as male and Jess to delete photos of her and her girlfriend?" I'd love to hear an elaboration about this because currently this seems extremely concerning. Popular Twitch streamer Ammunition wrote, "I have a question for Rainbow Six game, but I'm not sure how to ask it calmly." She continued, "Not sure who's in charge of this decision, but please strongly reconsider. You have plenty of time to move this event somewhere that actually celebrates the diversity you highlight in your games." Shortly after, a petition on change.org was started to change the location of the major. At the time of this filming, it had amassed nearly 14,000 signatures. It's worth noting that Faceit and ESL assist in running the tournaments for Rainbow Six. Both were recently bought by the Savvy Gaming Group, which is backed by the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. On Tuesday, the Rainbow Six Esports Twitter released a statement stating they would move the major to a new location following the public's concerns, stating that there was a collective commitment from the region and government that the event would be, quote, "an event in which anyone of all gender identities, sexual orientations, cultural backgrounds, or other individual traits would be included and welcomed, as has been the case with numerous other events previously held in the city." Rainbow Six reaffirmed its commitment to supporting emerging scenes though, so this is likely not the last time a major esports event will be scheduled in the UAE. Moving over to the streaming world, Twitch announced on Tuesday the return of TwitchCon, which has been dormant the last few years due to the pandemic. Europe will get their TwitchCon in Amsterdam from July 16th through the 17th. North America will have theirs in San Diego from October 7th through the 9th at the San Diego Convention Center. Twitch has opened up the call for content submission page where you can submit yourself to be a part of the festivities, from cosplay contests to Artist Alley to setting up panels. The post also said that Twitch will be complying with all local requirements for safety, which means you'll likely need to be vaccinated in order to attend. The last TwitchCon to be held was also in San Diego back in 2019, which honestly feels like a lifetime ago. I was there, so maybe we met. After TwitchCon was cancelled in 2020, it was renamed GlitchCon, a 12-hour stream with tournaments, streamers, and shows. And finally, 100 Thieves made the shocking move to drop 2 of their Valorant players just after 2 series. Both BabyJ and Eccles are gone after losses to Cloud9 back on February 11th, and then an embarrassing loss against the Guard on February 20th, where in one map they didn't pick up a single round, losing 13-0. Replacing them will be former TSM member Bang and former Immortals player JC Stani, an announcement that came 5 minutes after the release of BabyJ and Eccles. After the 13-0 loss, 100 Thieves CEO Nate Shaw tweeted, "That performance was absolutely unacceptable from us. Not much else to say, just can't happen, period." After the release of the players, Nate Shaw released a video explaining that the level of play being put forward wasn't the sole reason for the abrupt change. Take a look.
I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding why we made this decision. It's tough to say that this wasn't a results-based decision, but it really wasn't. Obviously a disappointing loss yesterday to the Guard. Cloud9 got the better of us, beating us 2-0 last week. And I think a lot of people just don't have the ability to look deeper into what causes issues with teams and rosters. In a lot of cases, in my experience of competing, sometimes it really doesn't come down to the talent and it doesn't come down to the results. It comes down to the culture, the mindset, and the philosophy and how the game should be approached.
Eccles, who moved from Europe to come play for 100 Thieves, confirmed this on Twitter, saying, "This is a disappointing outcome, but a needed one. Our chemistry in the server was lacking, and it's better to confront that and move on. I love all the players and wish them the best as they continue on their journey this season. Time to reflect on the past and improve." He also stated, "Speed ran NA AMA, so we think he's taking the situation in stride." And that's your fix for today. Thanks for watching, and let us know who you'd cosplay at TwitchCon.